Fields of flashing light, page 31. I heard the wind rise and stumbled from my bed, down the stairs, out the front door, into the yard. The night sky kept flashing, lightning danced down its spindly legs. I sensed it before I knew it was coming. I heard it, smelled it, tasted it. Dust. While Mom and Dad slept, the dust came, tearing up fields where the winter wheat, set for harvest in June, stood helpless. I watched the plants, surviving after so much drought and so much wind. I watched them fry, or flatten, or blow away like bits of cast off rags. It wasn't until the dust turned toward the house like a fired locomotive and I fled, barefoot and breathless, back inside. It wasn't until the dust hissed against the windows, until it rattled the roof, that Daddy woke. He ran into the storm, his overalls half hooked over his union suit. "Daddy," I called, "you can't stop dust." Ma told me to cover the beds, put the scattered rugs inside against the doors, dampen the rags around the windows, wiping dust out of everything. She made coffee and biscuits, waiting for Daddy to come in. Sometime after 4, rubbing low on her back, Ma sank down into a chair at the kitchen table and covered her face. Daddy didn't come back for hours, not until the temperature dropped so low it brought snow. Ma and I sighed, grateful, staring out at the dirty flakes, but our relief didn't last. The wind snatched that snow right off the fields, leaving behind a sea of dust, waves and waves and waves of dust rippling across our yard. Daddy came in. He sat across from Ma and blew his nose. Mud streamed out. He coughed and spit out mud. If he had cried, his tears would have been mud too. But he didn't cry, and neither did Ma. March 1934.